Foot Clan, how's it going? Let me know if you can hear me out there. Donna, how are you? Awesome. Good stuff. Yeah, we're going to hang out a little bit here. Pork chops and applesauce. That's a fun name. Billy Bob, how's it going? We'll see if anyone has anything to share. You're welcome to email set up. Check it out. Um, check. Yeah, breaded pork chops. I agree. They are pork chops and applesauce. Man, it's been too long. Get some shake and bake in there. Good stuff. Mhm. Scotty, good evening, everyone from the beautiful Northwest Georgia mountains. I've been talking to a ton of people from Northwest Georgia lately, Scotty. Um, are you, man, let me bring up the map here. Hey, Georgia, USA. Yeah, stop the screen, present. Georgia. All right. So when you are talking about the uh, Northwest Georgia mountains, are you talking about the like south of Ringgold area? That reminds me, I need to check the map to see if Oak Ridge, Oregon is close to my uncle in California. Well, it would be a little bit of a drive, but it would be a fun one. I know there are a few people that did the drive up from Southern California. I live in Whitfield and camp in Murray County. Hold on. Murray County. Let's see what Murray County comes up. Okay, gotcha. That makes sense. Yeah. The Johns Mountain Wildlife Area had some stuff over there. People have been sharing. Where'd it go? Stop screen. There we go. Good stuff. Guys, let me know if anyone is going out to Sasquatch Summerfest in Oak Ridge, Oregon at all. If you are planning on going out there and you haven't gotten your tickets yet, you can get. Hey, Andrew, how's it going, man? You can get a 2-day ticket for the cost of one using code BFS. It's pretty cool. That saves you some money. Uh, Greetings from the greatest nation in the USA, Texas. Awesome. That's cool. Texas is fun. You guys got a lot of Bigfoot down there. Grassy Mountains is where I camp mostly. Let's look. Stop the screen, present, share screen, grassy mountain. Boom. Here we go. Um, okay. So you are, I got you. We get that out of the way. So you're like not over by Blue Ridge, but you are in, is that considered Chattahoochee? Hey, Eric, how's it going? Oh, Estes Park. Cool. Cheers from Mount Rainier. Bert, true, I'm a knower. Bert, what makes you a knower? Marion, good to see you. East Tennessee, good stuff. Got 47 people hanging out. Guys, if you've had a Bigfoot sighting, go ahead, put that in the comments if you want to share that you've actually had something happen. I haven't. How do I generate the pics from each episode? Well, I'll tell you. I use a program called Midjourney, and the trick is I don't. So, like, I'll tell anyone what program I use, which is Midjourney. The trick is you have to write the program to give you the right thing, and it has taken me a long time to figure those prompts out because I use stuff that witnesses tell me, and I can bind them together. It's taken me a long time, but that's how I figured that out. So, Scotty, I'm just on the other side of the mountain from the museum. Okay, cool. So you're like right there. You're right in the thick of it. Let me put one of those back on. This is from an upcoming episode about a gentleman who is in northern Idaho, and it's in the same area where this guy named Jeremy was having stuff happen. So it's pretty cool. Bert had two encounters in '87 and 2005, all while hunting. Oh man, what area of the U.S. was that in, Bert? If you don't mind sharing. That's crazy. '87 and 2005. Huh. You get so many locations, you would think you were working for the Bigfoot mapping project. Yeah, yeah, exactly. But not so much. I just get a ton of emails every day. Rocky Toppin, how's it going? Good to see you. Okay. So you were kind of close to Scott Carpenter. Interesting. Mountain Sandy, Oregon. There have been many sightings in Mount Hood National Forest. Absolutely. It's always someone not expecting or looking for Bigfoot. There are many missing hikers not found. Really? So you guys have a lot of missing hikers out in Mount Hood? I did not know that, Donna. That is really interesting. I know they were having some down in the Willamette National Forest. I'm guessing like these forests are so huge that you're bound to have that happen. That both in Texas, 87 was near Brownwood, Texas, and Athens, Texas. Oh, Bert. Yeah, I get it, Donna. I get it. Leia. Hey, Slaya, how's it going? Good to see you. Bert, I'd love to talk to you someday if you ever get to the point where you are wanting to share what happened. Feel free to reach out. You can email me at bigfootsociety@gmail.com. Andrew, lineup for the Nebraska Bigfoot Conference has been okay. Let me look. Nebraska Bigfoot Conference. See what we got going on. I'm gonna be here for this. Oh, LA Marzulli. Cool. Daryl Denton. Nice. MK Davis. That's cool. I'll be hanging out with MK at two different places this year. That's awesome. Yeah, this is a solid lineup. Wow. Um, okay. Let's see. Loretta, hi from Arizona. I'm a believer. What makes you a believer? Coconut. Two people I work with said they saw them. One was a chimpanzee in Bramber, NS, Nova Scotia. The other was 8 to 9 foot tall, red and orange color walking along the shoulder. That's wild. I've never heard of sightings in Nova Scotia before. That's awesome. Thank you for sharing. Red flag speakers. I don't know what flag speakers mean. Um, yeah, MK is going to be in Oregon too. Billy Bob, I've had several different things happen in Idaho. I've had two different Sasquatches and have heard them. I've also had other things happen that I've been afraid to say anything about. Um, yeah, if you ever want to talk about it, you feel free to reach out, Billy Bob. You can send me an email, bigfootsociety@gmail.com. Um, I'll listen to you for sure. Looking at the Bigfoot mapping project map, there's a lot on there. There's a lot on there. Ooh, guys, if you're not following Media Palace, Eric Palacios, it looks like he just released a new video. It says 15,000 Florida parks emailed uncovered. Oh my goodness. Can't wait to watch that. That's going to be good. Can you ask MK Davis where the property is with the 16-foot tall Bigfoot in East Texas? Uh, I don't know if I'll lead with that, but we'll see. We'll see, Jim Beam. The things I will tell you will blow your mind. I would take a lie detector test. Absolutely. All right. Well, yeah, feel free to reach out. Loretta, I've been listening to everything Bigfoot. All these good people are not lying. I mean, that's the thing. I mean, you get so many people where um, there's no way, like, not everyone. There are some people out there that are probably, they might be telling a tall tale, but not everyone is. That's the thing, right? There's so many people I talk to where it's like they have nothing to gain from the story that they're sharing. They don't want to share it, or maybe they're not getting money from it. They're not selling a book. So, yeah, it's wild. Especially this happened out in Oregon a lot where I was talking to loggers, was talking to, what do you call them? Guys that are wildlife hunter guides. Yeah, it's crazy. Eagle, howdy from Nebraska. How's it going, Eagle? What part of Nebraska? Life changing. It is a life changing experience. D Neil, how's it going? We got 70 people hanging out. Just gonna make sure the phone is revved up here in case people wanna call in. I think we're good. Rangers. Rangers. Oh yeah, Rocky Toppin. Yeah, I would. So I've been trying to figure out YouTube again, just so I can start doing lives every once in a while. Got on to listen to the Hitchhiker Effect. Yeah, that was a wild one, right? It was pretty intense. The Patreon has a little extended version of that. Has some a little extra info to it. Um, yeah, Connie, Bigfoot Ranch 3, good stuff. She's awesome to talk to. I was a paramedic for 23 years. Thought people were nuts, myself for believing in this foolishness. 2015 changed me forever. Oh, Billy Bob, you have got, I think you've got some awesome accounts. It sounds like. Would love to talk to you. How did he even know? How did Media Palace even know that I was talking about him? That's incredible. Eric, you have like spidey sense. I don't Someone must have been like, "Hey, Eric, he's talking about you, dude." Or maybe you were watching, who knows? Um, oh, Lincoln. Cool. Nice. AV, I told him. Thanks, AV. Yeah, Eric, I'm gonna they're good like that, aren't they? I am going to definitely check out your video after this. I think because I'm part of your Patreon, I've looked through some of those emails. There's some wild, weird stuff in there, man. I went to my property, Georgia mountains. I immediately get rocks tossed at me and trees breaking the distance up the mountainside. Tracks all around the property, been going on for years. Booger Hollow. Jim, we got to chat, man. Send me an email, bigfootsociety@gmail.com. We got to talk, dude. Bert, the one I, where the one I saw was 11 to 12 feet. How I know? I was sitting 9 foot off the ground in a stand and looking at this thing eyeball to ball. It had blue eyes, tan color, and looked like a dude, not an ape. Whoa, snap. Bert, we got to chat. That's wild, man. Yeah, Bert, we got to chat, dude. If you're up for it, I think a lot of people would learn from your experiences big time. People really like to see. They really like to the hunter episodes do really well, and I think it's because salt of the earth guys. They're not trying to, you know, they just want to get out there and get their hunting in, and they have these experiences that really mess with them. Coconut had rocks thrown at me too when there isn't and no but when there's nobody around at a private cottage wasn't acorn or pine cones falling. Dang. Billy Bob, do you know the National Forest Service has cameras all over and have proof of them? They probably do. That's why you gotta check out Media Palace because he is getting the info. Greg Olson, more than one phenomena going on, physical beings and spiritual copycats using the increasing popularity for their own purposes. Yeah, well, that stuff can happen, which is why you got to be careful. You got to, yeah, just be careful out there. Billy Bob, I know for a fact they do. Okay, Billy Bob, what do you know? Do you have a contact within the National Forest Service where they've told you they showed you what they got? I've heard stories myself. There are stories, there are accounts out there that would pretty crazy. Okay, thank you, Billy Bob. I appreciate you sending an email. Anyone else having snow tonight? We are getting about like 8 to 9 inches of snow overnight in Iowa. They already shut down school and all that, so that's cool. I've seen pictures. Oh snap! Billy Bob's got it. Let's get another picture up here. Here's a fun one. It's from an upcoming episode. I don't think it's out yet. It's Webster County, Kentucky. Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, D Nails from West Kentucky. We had 2 to 3 inches, some sleet. T Mac, Missouri, MRM, San Antonio. MRM, you got some wild stuff going on down in San Antonio. Let's see. Andrew, Jeremiah, have you had any concerning conversations with any supposed government entities regarding your work? Um, no. No, I haven't. I have had a lot of it's weird that my phone only gets messed up when I'm recording for the podcast. And it's when we're usually talking about weird stuff. Like when witnesses start throwing out really weird stuff, that's usually when the call will be disconnected. Um, yeah, I just it, it's getting a little old. I kind of wish someone would actually say something over the phone and be like, "Hey, what are you doing, man?" And instead of just being whatever. Um, East Washington, awesome. Yeah, plenty of weird activity down here in South Texas, that's for sure. Still no sign in Venice Beach. Keep your eyes open, Mr. CT. How's it going? Speaking of what the government knows, anyone know the Chris Bledsoe story? I was just watching that on Sean Ryan's show the other day. That's some interesting stuff. Robert, I appreciate that they have never thrown anything at me or growled at me. Loretta, I think anyone that gets into the subject is going to get into they're just going to get into the woo. It's going to happen, and even the people that say that they're not into it, um, they're experiencing stuff, and they're just not they're not sharing it. Absolutely. David, same in Toronto, Canada, but that's a February Tuesday for us. Absolutely. Squatchy here in the PNW, Oregon. Love Oregon. I'm headed out there again. Just headed out there again in July for Sasquatch Summerfest out to the beautiful Willamette National Forest. I am excited. Just got my tickets. Jane, have you seen the podcast, The Telepathy Tapes? I've listened to like 4 or 5 episodes. It is totally worth listening to. Highly recommended, and it's going to change stuff. And it's very interesting if you think about it through the viewpoint of Bigfoot research. There could be some interesting parallels there. T-Mac, has anyone found a circle with a nope? Jim, I never have. I'll have to look into that guy. Greg, weirdest thing I saw in Oregon was glowworms and 4-inch black scorpions. Oh my goodness, where was that? Greg, what part of Oregon was that so I can stay away from the scorpions? Joey, hoping to share my experiences with you soon. Have you reached out in an email yet, Joey? Check. I've got my emails are nuts. Yeah, you're in here. Oh, Joey, did we never talk? I don't think. No, we never talked, did we, Joey? Joey, I'm gonna we need to get you on the show. I am so oh my goodness. I am sorry. Joey, I'm sending you an email back right now. Please sign up for a time using this link. I really want to talk to you, Joey. I apologize because yeah, I had dropped the ball on that one. That's all there is to it. I apologize. Let's see. Just sent you an email, Joey. Check your email. I was able to watch your episode yesterday concerning Alaska, and it made my mind. The man lived within 100 miles from, and I know the area he was from in Ohio. Oh, Idaho. Let's see. Black Scorpions up by Green Peter Reservoir. That's up by Sweet Home. Okay, so I'm gonna stay out of Sweet Home. Or I'll tell you my stories, friends. Okay, Bert. Yeah, totally. Craig, I was maintaining hiking trails at the time. Yikes. Marty, no, I did not see that. Was that just today? Does anyone know of anything that's happened over by Subtle Lake area, Sisters in Oregon? Later episodes of Tell Big to go full whoop. Oh snap! Nice. Oh really? I gotta listen to all of it then. I will do that. Greg, never heard that. That's okay. Sasquatch mimicking flying squirrels. Really? I mean, it would make sense because they mimic everything else, including even like geese and roosters and ducks and I'll have to check it out, Marty. That's true. Detroit Lake is let's bring it up. I know it is not that far away. Detroit Lake is north, I think. Bring it up on the screen. Here we go. All right. Yeah, because hold on. Okay. So Detroit Lake is right there, and then Subtle is like by Sisters. It's not that far away. Not too far away. All right, Vinny, I got zapped one time around 2 or 3 in the morning in Austin Ranch in Lewisville, Texas, North Texas area. Is power lines and is a land behind my apartment. It was weird. Really? Let's look at Lewisville. So that is a suburb of Dallas, it looks like. Is that right? Robert Kreider, he's going to be at the Nebraska Bigfoot conference, so hope to meet him. I've never talked to him before. Couldn't move. Vinny, that happened to me out in Oregon this last July. I could not. move out of my chair for about 5 minutes. It was weird. 3 Bigfoot mimicking owls in the middle of the day as they walked away from the guys advancing on them. It was amazing. Whoa, snap. What part of Oklahoma was that in? Foot Clan. Where can I find these foot? Pretty much anywhere. You might want to look at something like the Bigfoot Mapping Project. And let's see, my best sighting happened at Lake Ethel. Alpine. What's Lake Ethel? Lake Ethel. Yeah, Foot Clan, look into Nebraska Bigfoot Conference. It's in April. They'll give you all the info you need is on there. Alpine Lakes Wilderness. Where's Alpine Lakes? Uh, Oh, it's in Washington. Let's see. Where is this? Okay. Oh, there you go. Lake Ethel. Let's see. Boom. Oh yeah. Wenatchee is right there. Yep. Yep. That's a good area. Hey, Big Chevy, how's it going? Thanks for being a channel member. Um, we need to get the shofar from Kunbo. His story from Iowa was incredible. Yeah, Mr. Kunbo is a wild dude. I've talked to him for a few, like 2 hours off record about Iowa stuff. It was wild. I need to have him on the show and just talk about that on record. LLH Ashtabula, Ohio Native American Trails Park is a river gulf system. LH, reach out to me. I'd love to talk to you on the show. bigfootsociety@gmail.com. Ben, I've been going on a 15-year study on BF behavior and 7 different research sites with audio. I haven't Pierce County, Washington. Ben, I'd love to talk to you. I don't think I've talked to you yet either. Um, that sounds incredible. Pierce County is wild. Daniel, I have a shofar but never used it for squatching. Uh, nope, nothing from Dr. Ketchum. Been screamed at 2 times, once at Savvy Island. Yep, yep. We'd have Hopper, have we talked before? I'm really bad with YouTube names. Davey, we should talk too. It sounds like you've got some really interesting info. You should reach out to me at bigfootsociety@gmail.com. Hopper, I can't think of what your actual name is. But I do know I did talk to an individual about Savi Island. They had some weird stuff happen on there. They had some experiences. And I know a lot happens up in Green Peter. Ton of stuff. That's where the giant store is too. Hopper, you should. I'd love to talk to you. Um, consider it, please. I would, love to talk to you, and you might have some info that other people need to hear. Let me put this guy back on here. He's back. Started bow hunting at 17 up at Timothy Lake. Oh my goodness, Brandon. Yeah, Brandon, we gotta talk. That sounds awesome. We gotta talk. I'm glad Joey was back in here. That's one that would have snuck through. I never need to definitely talk to Joey. Hey, Hila, how's it going? Has anyone got thermal drone footage yet? Not that I've seen. Not that I've seen. Oh, interesting. Yeah, Marion, that's right. People need to send me an email, and then we will talk on the show. I've had some really interesting interviews coming out that are just recorded. They're coming out in the next few weeks. Some wild ones. Live 20 minutes from Green Peter. Interesting prints have been seen there recently in the lake bottom. It's been drawn down, way down. Wow, really? So I heard you actually can't get up to Green Peter right now because there was like a trail issue. Is that right? Or maybe did they fix that? Because it's like you got to go up a drive from Sweet Home. So many areas that thermal drone could probably catch one of these creatures at night because nice. Nice. Check the phone. Oh my goodness. Media Palace has a LBL report he just put on the page. Oh my goodness. He put it on the Patreon. Dude, I gotta check that out. Steve Searches, what's going on, man? Good to see you in here. Good to see you. All right, guys, we are past 60K, which is awesome. Make sure you share the channel with a friend. Roads are snowy here. Can't get in the mountains. Absolutely. Um, Make sure you have the bell icon turned on so you don't miss future chats. And everyone I was talking to about sending an email, send me an email after this if you can, if you want to. It's bigfootsociety@gmail.com. I'd love to get some more info from you guys. Maybe set up a time to chat for the podcast. But um, yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. We're getting a snowstorm, so time to go. Time to get warm. So have a good one, all.